So, it's fresh corn season, and with it comes the clusters of shoppers gathering around the bins of corn to obsessively tear back the husks of each and every one and check it for something. In most cases, I'm pretty sure people aren't even sure. Funny looking kernels, grody worms, sure. I think people do this because, more because it's some kind of ritual than because this is actually a good way to buy corn. For one thing, most people don't expect other vegetables anywhere near this level of exactitude, even though they are often much more likely to contain flaws and certainly more expensive than fresh corn. Locally, prices are 40 cents an ear, something like that. Another thing is that you can tell everything you need to know about an ear of corn by holding it, looking at the silk, and looking at the bottom end of the husk. Not only is it not necessary to tear the corn open before taking it home, it doesn't actually help you avoid getting a bad ear, and it does cause the corn to start drying out more rapidly, which is a bummer for the person who gets to the market late and has to buy the discards. It's especially a bummer if you like to grill or steam the corn in the husk because it's no longer sealed. So at my summer camp, we used to have corn on the cob once every 2-week session, at least. That meant KP duty involved working with some campers to husk about 200 ears of corn and wash it off. We did that at least 4 times in the summer for 7 summers. I think that works out to direct experience with 5,600 ears of corn at camp alone. That's where I learned that you really can't tell much by peeling back the tip. You occasionally can see that you have a withered or fungusized ear, and you toss that out. But it's equally likely that you have other messed up ears, but the flaw isn't revealed in the top 2 inches of cob. And this is especially true for insects. Insects live wherever on the cob they want. When I'm making corn, I usually just get 2 ears more than I need. After all, it's wicked cheap. And that functions as a kind of insurance if I get 1 or 2 bad ears. If no one wants the extra ears, you can cut the kernels off and freeze them for later. Yum. I wish some food celebrity would talk about this corn checking thing. If Rachel Ray or Alton Brown suddenly came out against it, it would stop practically overnight. We'd all learn to live with that little bit of risk, a little of that knife edge that comes from knowing that we might get a bum ear. Come on. There's some appeal to the devil-may-care, reckless, renegade flair of that, isn't there?